news where they drag say, this is not like this. Why you talking like this? Now we thought say this Sunday we'll continue on a love. Whether love they enough to keep, whether na marriage, whether na relationship, love they enough. Now the matter we won't follow reason today. But still, you know, say me and you, all of us, we go date the time that for inside 7 o'clock. By 5 o'clock, we go do the Pidgin Bible. You sabi your Bible. 5:40, that drama sidewalk go come meet you. 6 o'clock, news now. Now so you go take play enter inside your ear, and now so go take carry our say call the play so can find music till 7 o'clock go reach when DJ praise it go call take over. 9 o'clock now so old school a pep. You understand that kind of thing way old school a pep. Michael Oni go call show face. But as it be like this one, now me Shirley Tatafo. Now they follow you the reason this wonderful afternoon with Omotee Babanla.
Yes, so I wanna day my country
you know
people.
say he do birthday. I call they toss out the verse right. He do birthday, not give me cake.
Where you say just day one corner, that's one corner.
No,
I would just say birthday cake in a one corner.
Don't say that.
Oh yeah, no, I better say now you. Better say now you.
Don't say
I will
that.
forgive your sins for not being physically present in the arena. I will forgive you. No what I carry your cake out tomorrow.
Spiritually present.
Because I be able to sight you.
Come on
for the rich sauce, but I not see her.
You not see say you wear jalabi, come wear red cap. You start not see you.
Sam, she never see me. Na jalabi I wear. PC. Na jalabi I wear. Eh?
Where today? Because
no, better say no. Be I say wakako. When I become aside to you, na lie. You should not be the first person.
You not see me.
Now PC be the first person I see when I
enter
here.
I don't become land now. Wait the site.
All right, so now welcome my country people out that day. Wait till they sup or wait till they pa. Oops, everything that good for our side. Don't worry, today we be say na Sunday be this. We don't carry so kind of bonge levels come. And now we be thank God say PC day here. Based on experience. Oh Jesus. We just say the experience choke where for inside the upper lobe
yes.
A brain software they crack the tea where we will gather together, you know, enlightenment una.
And they greet you specially. You know, today is our guest in the house.
Yes, no be lie.
And he go talk on the thing when he be say we go know. You know, say last week we called the drag this matter. In fact, this did not be series. 2 Sundays ago.
Part 1, part 2, and I be this one.
No, this one part 3 now.
Like soap opera.
In a soap opera. So with the you understand with the rapper.
The rapper off. You know, say na serious matter. Love matter no the end.
Wait.
A lot of people don't
understand. Wait, make her ask question. My guest in the house, you are welcome.
Onye PC.
Can we hear from you? Are you there?
Assassin gentle.
You know what make a gentle?
I never see you there like this before. This is unique.
Because we want to talk love, so it's there unique.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. So I be area boy before.
No.
No.
See, you know PC. You not say Jija. But this mood now,
you know say love
like someone
is something
like
that
being there.
You dey talk and you go there. You understand? When you want?
I go ginger.
I want to talk serious matter.
Okay.
You dey serious?
Okay. Love is that. Love.
So
is that.
when we dey ask this thing, yes, it's a very serious thing. I make we ask. Say, only love fit keep relationship. People when it be say you dey now, so mama pile. Babe, guy, man, we dey follow you. They ask this matter how they put like this. So na go call on, I go see shuku na mouth for inside the but first, based on say we have a guestess in the house. Yes, the guest go talk.
That is the pluralization of guestes. Sabi English die.
And they resurrect them. Yes, the guest is the guest, but Omotee is the guestess.
Hey, whoa.
Thank God.
So
because
you understand?
I won't ask you whether the guest is not me.
No, you are the guest.
Not the guest.
He is the guestess.
So this is supposed to be guestess.
No, nah.
So one person can be guest, another person can be guestess.
Yes.
That's why the guy go. No words I say. Now only me they do better English for my dictionary. I go put one guestess. Compare our guests.
Now the new one, you not see what happen. We not see what happen just on Saturday for you. Now it cost the English way change now guest and guesties.
It's just like make two men there now. You call one man, call the other one men. Mark call it. I'll call you. Today we are talking something serious.
We are talking but seriously, we talk something serious. So we are welcoming. We welcome our guests in the house. I will call them the PC.
That one there for my name.
Nah,
No,
you
they
give
welcome in the intro
The
now.
background music. You know they watch all those wrestling. Where we say they go, here come the Undertaker.
350, 540, 40
I
pounds.
they tell you everything on the
Only
road.
one person get that one.
Normal
They tell
level.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
most
that
one
when
they
the
don't start from the
opponent
beginning.
yeah, right, shock go catch the
Which
body.
beginning?
The background music
You
and the
don't pass Deuteronomy. You
Oh,
don't
Bobby.
Okay, Oga PC, we dey welcome you again. Happy
Bless
Sunday
you.
to
very
you.
much. The same to you.
So we call the ask. This the one we be say we dey follow the reason. So love, only love fit keep relationship. They breathe. put o.
Wetin you need to ask. First of all, make I say thank you to una for inviting me. I know say last week I come make I do something inside studio. Now una hijack me. Come impose them on me. Say na me go be guest today.
Don't mention.
So everybody now, since say na me be love doctor for Together Forever, and my business now to make sure say people are welded together.
Yes,
They relate
so.
together.
Yes,
So
so.
e be like say na me be the right person for here to talk am.
Shop knuckle. Shop it. Where you knuckle, sister. God bless
Is
you.
it shop knuckle or shock knuckle? I know.
Shop knuckle.
Shop am.
Yes, now.
Abeg
A couple
go-
times I don't dey feel all those packages for Together Forever.
Make you shop
As in
the
you
knuckle.
just you made the right this for the first time, Shirley. Your sales reach 100%. You charge them well. You charge them reach 100%.
I have finished.
Before that, like 20%.
The battery no dey charge before.
You know the full. They like on phones. You know they have full.
Okay. So wetin be your question now?
Only love,
Only love.
fit keep relationship. Now when they talk of relationship, they
Make
talk
I
of
tell you, make I answer you like this. Even though say I go break am down.
okay.
Nothing wey dey this life, wey be say you go fit remove water from am, e no go survive.
Now so.
You understand? The tree, the ant, the plant, whatever, even the soil itself. If the soil is denied of water, you will notice breakages, and there will be problem around that area. So love be like water, wey dey necessary for everything wey God creates. Love is life. Love is existence.
Love can't be God.
Love is God. So e no dey possible say anything or relationship fit before when you begin to talk of relation, before you go begin talk of relationship, na love dey even make you go into the relationship. Because without love you can't even have relationship with anybody. Now we're not talking about love wey people dey misinterpret, because that one na lost. The one wey dey make boy carry girl go sleep, that one na lost. That one na infatuation. Now we are talking about love as e be say as God take create am. The Bible talk say, what manner of love is this, that a man will lay his own life for his own friends? Love dey make you consider people above yourself. Love dey make you think of other people even before you begin think of yourself. Because without love, you no go ever fit relate with anybody. You will just be a sadist for the rest of your life. You go just dey naturally dey vex. Even say you go begin vex with yourself. Now when you dey see say somebody say he became abusive to himself, say he take razor, they tear, they inflict injury upon himself, that person no love himself. You go see somebody go carry rope, put for up,
Say one commit suicide.
Any person will be like that, no love himself. That person has been drained of natural love. Because anybody with natural love does not take life, even your own. Any person will be say you understand wetin love be, you understand me, you will be able to value it. If you don't value life, then you don't love, because love is life. So say love fit sustain relationship, the answer is love is actually the foundation of relationship. If you take love away from relationship, there will not be relationship. Because let me define relationship for you. Relate, you understand? To relate means to interact. Without love, you can't tolerate, you cannot have understanding. So when you are talking about relationship, whether love can sustain it, love is actually the reason for the relationship. So all you need to know now is that, can relationships thrive without love? The answer is no. There is no kind of, see, if you don't love your parents, you will use them for money rituals. If you don't love your siblings, you will sell them for anything. Do you understand me? So if you love your parents, that's when you go and before I came into the studio, I was speaking with my mother. If you don't love your parents, you will not bother whether your parents they have eaten. If they don't love you, they will not nurture you. In fact, if you want to know a woman who does not love anyone, is a woman who commits abortion. Anyone who commits abortion does not have love in her or in him. Because if you have love, you will not kill. Love makes you to preserve. Love gives you the emotion to preserve, not to hurt. Love is deeper than life, because love is life. You understand? So when people talk about love, if you love, you can't break a relationship. You will tolerate the excesses in that relationship. If you love, you will not hurt that person. Do you understand me? If you love, you will not be cruel. You will not be rude. You will not be heartless. Love tolerates. Love accepts. Love evaluates. And love says, what if? Love does not think like a trailer on the highway that has no brake. Love knows how to punctuate. Love knows how to tolerate, knows how to evaluate. Because love always says, what if he meant it like this? If you are somebody who loves, you will always give people options. You will always give people listening ear. You will always give people the opportunity to even disappoint you. I was telling some group of persons sometime, and I said, I don't get hurt, not because I'm not a human being. I don't get hurt because before I start with you, I had already expected you to fail me. So I expect that because you are a human being, you will disappoint me. So I already set my heart upon the day of disappointment. So when it happens, I don't get hurt. That's why I cannot have high blood pressure. That's why I can't, it was when I was growing up, much younger, that I made a mistake one time in my life and said I had a heartbreak. But when I realized myself, I discovered that there was nothing like heartbreak, if only I know what I'm doing. You understand? So if you know what you're doing, if you know that if you do this to somebody, it will hurt that person. And you know that if this thing is done to you, it will hurt you. You won't do it to the other person. So that's why I say that love evaluates. Love compares. Love weighs. Of course, that's evaluation. All right? You weigh it. If, you know, the Bible talks about, they said, whatever you do to the least of these ones,
brethren,
that
the
you
children,
do what? Unto me. So if you want to pray and you realize that you have not been fair to your fellow human, there is nothing for you to pray to God about. Because you have not been fair to the people you can see. How much more can you be fair to God?
You know, say as they talk, so because I even they see some this matter when we follow it, so whether only love now fits sustain a relationship. Some people say no. Some person go tell you say if not only love, why it be say people when they won't go for divorce, when they still reach there, they go still tell you say I love this person, but we know just figure together.
Shirley, let me tell you, any person who talks in line of this argument is yet a child. Because there cannot be relationship without love. So how are you asking if water can sustain water? or you're asking if water can produce vapor, or you are asking if vapor can translate into water. That's what you're asking. You cannot separate the fish from the water. That's what is happening. The fish belongs to the water. The only time it does not belong to the water is when you are eating it. That's when it belongs to your belly. And that is how it is. When people have murdered love, that's when it doesn't exist anymore. Any person who goes applying for divorce is devoid of love. You don't understand what it is from the first time. Because what is it that you will see and you will want to divorce her or want to divorce him? When love accommodates all, conquers all. Can I tell you something? One of the reasons why it looks as if that love is not succeeding so much in our interpretation of today. The woman who is a natural carrier of all emotional sensitivity which triggers love is so stubborn, so rebellious, that she forgets who she is and gunning for who she is not because of interference. And she has not paid attention to herself to discover what is it that I am carrying. Let me tell you something. The Bible says that he that findeth a woman findeth a good thing. There's a second part of it. It says, and obtaineth favor from the Lord. What is that favor that you obtain from the Lord? Love, prosperity. Because without love, there won't be prosperity. You may just have wealth, but you are not prosperous. Because a lot of people are wealthy and they are not prosperous. A lot of people are married, but they are not in love. Do you understand me? So one thing is to be wealthy and one thing is to be prosperous. If you are prosperous, then you will be able, that means you have passed the stages of trials. And you now understand when trials come, because trials come every day. I was teaching my children last Sunday. I said there are 3 levels in life: the wealth level, the prosperity level, and the rich level. A lot of people are wealthy, they are not prosperous. And a lot of people are prosperous, they are not rich. Because you have everything at your beck and call, yet you are hungry. Yet you are thirsty. Why? Because you lack the basic knowledge of utilization.
Okay.
And application.
And don't say Omotee don't get chee. You don't get what you want.
A lot of things.
When you say you want
let's say black and red.
Make I give you, because me
I don't know.
basically
now, no be even question. You understand? Now I don't over time I don't get to understand. Say this love matter and a very complicated matter. I tell you, na very sort of be say the agbakara e choke well. Lord no be sort of be say go don't look ordinary. You need to get spiritual eye, just like as I take get now, to take understand the concept of this love. Now we be say what they talk about. Yes, PC don't talk plenty things. We be say make better okpolo oblongata. But now I don't look and well from experiences, small experiences, and some people talks. Maybe say we don't read because I get plenty of people that say with the young well. In fact, we don't even talk something like this before, you understand. So we don't sit down, can't ask this kind of question. Say, this love we be say we they get to talk about now. You feel separate them from other factors. We be say, it's supposed to for inside relationship. And yes, now be the answer we be say we give them. And at the end of the day, we say we are a lot of us be actually agree to the fact, say love, yes, it is, in fact, now be the most essential atom. You know what atom be? That atom now they compose life itself. Atom now be the most essential one for a relationship, but still, no day enough to take keep relationship. This now what I talk am. Now with time now don't get to understand that say, you feel love person, make still understand that person. You feel love him. You feel love person with all your heart. You love him. You feel, you just feel do a lot of things for that person. But yet, you don't understand that person. And based on emotional, human, and psychological human baby, say, on the long run, maybe say no fit understand that person where kata fit go bust in between. And now waiting, maybe say fit sustain that relationship. According to me now, once you don't understand person, me now hot, I be hot temper person. You will be saying now they follow run things together. You say you they very hot tempered. We feel love ourselves, but once that understanding, no they say now accept this person as it take the hot tempered, I go feel follow him up. Make that one say make you understand, say make you take me as hot tempered person, so that as we take understand ourselves, we go know how to take they argue, they bust ourselves pushes, and then they go still settle. Now waiting actually they keep relationship with that. But if not just say now only love, not just they between they say I love you, and I love you, and they show all those factors of love. But once understanding now, don't balance come up from the old OPRO, bros, kata. I feel say it don't bust from
okay,
that.
Okay, wait.
So me now, I feel say na understanding. It be the main key.
Okay.
For inside.
But the love supposed they.
No, the love might be the most important.
Yes.
You got love first before other factors go enter. You know,
say as na they talk this is so me I just the something in my mind to ask so.
No, it got the.
I go ask Sam.
He asked me.
No, say now you don't
ask PCU.
You know, say now you don't talk, say, for inside, now love, even you, peace yourself, you talk, say, love, now
very
you cannot separate. Yes, we agree, love be the important. This of course say, understanding, now go make the love,
now go mesh, now be the glue, the gum.
I can't they see the ask now so on top of love, you know, say you cite one example, say, you get hot temper, I get cold temper, or two hot temper, people jam together. Why be say for relationship, If it be say, cheating, na person mistake, you know, say I love you, but I'm not just na mistake. I been a choice of mind. Na
cheating.
Yes,
I see big question though. PC gas touch that touch.
Are you asking me?
I dey ask.
No, ask PC.
Okay. Cheating is a state of mind.
Okay.
What?
I saw a film.
Okay.
Where Lucifer left hell, because in that film, they projected that Lucifer actually is looking for redemption. But the many lies of people is stopping him from being redeemed. He doesn't like hell. He wants to go back to heaven. But every day, people say it is the work of the devil. So he left hell to come and make that correction. So he started working with the police to start preventing crimes from happening. And somebody do this and say, hey, please, it's not my fault, it is the devil. He said, no, I didn't do that. I don't even know you. I've never met you before. How could I have caused it? So people were laughing at him. Who is this man that is saying that he's the devil? Then until he will show the devil's face, everybody will run away and say, oh, he's the devil. Do you understand? But what I picked from that film is this. Even the devil is not happy that you are doing things and you are quoting him. I keep telling people that the devil does not know the intent of your heart until you speak it. He doesn't know what you have in your mind.
To your reason now.
You understand? He doesn't have that power.
To enter your mind.
To enter your mind. He doesn't have that power. So let me tell you that anybody commits or you cheat in your relationship, it is a build-up. It's been a build-up from your mind. Do you understand me? Now, there's another one that some people say, baby, because I was drunk. Let me tell you, there was something, there was an intent in your heart. You only got drunk to be able to aid your action. You didn't have the confidence to do that thing. You only went to alcohol so that you become sober. So that when you commit a people say,
you don't do excuse.
No.
Excuse format.
You must be responsible. And going to what Omotee said about understanding, you cannot run a relationship without understanding. You cannot. There's an Igbo adage that says, the good relationship of two people, one person is the anchor. Two of you are high-tempered, but one person is the remote control holder. The day he drops it, all hell will let loose. So, and again, when your father or your mother is advising you into marriage, he says, you don't go into marriage with your two eyes open. You go with one shot. and even the last one that is open, you dim it so that you don't see everything. If you see everything, you will remain unmarried. If you do not accommodate and understand the human error, you don't understand the fact that we are filled with errors, that we need to tolerate and understand each other, then you cannot love. You cannot be in a relationship. Of course, I have somebody in the office who is so myopic in her way of thinking. Inferiority complex. But at a point, you need to bring the person and address her and put her to her place and say, this is this, this is this. The fact that you have complex issue does not make it acceptable to all. That is where communication comes in. Because to be able to get the understanding, you need to be a communicator. If you don't talk, nobody will know. Everybody will assume. You understand? An assumption has destroyed relationships. If you don't talk, you will not succeed. I keep telling people, if I am ministering in a wedding, I will tell the man, any day you sit down in this classroom of marriage, because you are giving certificate upon your entrance, something you are supposed to receive upon your graduation, the day you enter the marriage union, you are given a certificate. So you are the HOD, VC, everything. And your wife is actually everything negative about that college. Sometimes the man is also something negative. Sometimes the man make policies that is so choking and the student will revolt.
Yes.
You understand? So I tell you that any day the man leaves the blackboard, the marriage will fail. Because you must continue to teach. You must continue to talk. There was something that was very, very paramount. That one language was very, very visible in my first 5 years of marriage. Shut up and listen. If you ask my wife, she will tell you my nickname then was shut up and listen. Shut up is not in the abusive way. Shut up is not you will not air your opinion, but listen so that you will know how to win your argument. Do you understand? A lot of marriages break today because the woman does not shut up. Because the woman is not listening. If you listen, you will win the argument. You will get the man's flaw. But if he's talking, you are talking. He will strike you. He will beat you. His ego is in place. He's brandishing his ego. He doesn't want you to shout so that neighbors will know that you're talking back at him. But when you make him that fool, that rant and rant and rant, he will personally ask you, are you not saying, you're not saying anything? Oh, you're not saying anything now. Then the question is, what do you want me to do what? Say. Any woman who is in that line of, see, the truth is that the man is making fool of himself. The woman has the correct thing. You are the owner of that argument and you win it. But if you follow the man to argue, he will overcome you. He will defeat you and get aggressive and superimpose his decisions upon you. But when you listen and he is ranting and ranting and ranting, he will be the one to place the request. And you ask him, what do you want me to say? He just says, yeah, just say something. He said, well, I don't want to say something. When the temperature and the atmosphere is calm, you know when to catch him. Around between 4 and 5 a.m., there is something the man will always come for. When you have given it to him well, you now bring up that argument and you will win your case. This is for people who are married. It's not for people like
PC.
And let's say you want to ask, wait, maybe we see
before we just briefly, so that I know just skip from my brain software.
Oh, yeah.
First and foremostly, any man will go raise his hand to take touch in wife. Now when you carry cow, compo word, join those things together, now you be. That is if you understand waiting at talk. Because no matter the level we be say reach, man, he no supposed ever raise hand touch your wife.
Omotee.
And secondly,
it's just waiting in the sight from your own side.
Me understand that. Me understand. I just they put the point outside. Understand? Make it look like say it makes sense because of say your wife they shout, your wife they do this. You can't carry your hand. Can't reason, can't touch her. He get waiting, you don't break from that point. And it go last a very long time.
Omotee, hold on.
But I won't be enter that cheating aspect because of time.
Because of time, so that we see answer people don't they. People don't
we go. This was if see guess season 4, and they tell you now for inside the cheating aspect.
So this is a month of love. So
yes.
More talk. Now my month. It's my month.
They deceive yourself.
Okay, and now for inside the cheating aspect, just like a PC don't already talk cheating, na state of mind. Nothing like now.
You don't already get her for mind.
You don't get her for mind. You Shirley now. You na married woman now. Which excuse specific give to suck say that the reason why we start cheat with this? Okay, my husband, they do well. Okay, my husband, they treat me well. For nights, every time I ask, I'm gonna do this. I go drink. I enter club before you know it's the apple. Because my husband don't travel. When I reach us, I call the fit touch spiritually. Now my cousin can go find out physically. Which kind excuse now be that at the end of the day? I they tell you, I feel say no excuse. So far say that love did there. And all those other factors, good communication, respect, care, honor, understanding, waving the good or the bad good day. But once now don't they raise the bad too much, you will call the wave the good. So raising the good over the bad, definitely bad. And make it always they choose your argument.
Thank you. There are certain situations. A young lady found herself being the one looking after the family. The husband had a master degree and was looking for work for 10 years. 10 solid years. There are 4 kids, including giving him transportation to go look for those jobs, including paying part of his school fees.
To get the masters.
Do you understand? And somebody came to this woman the day they have arrived. They moved into a new house and everything. The husband has gotten a job and he said, now wow, now they enjoy you. And the woman turned, look at her friend. He said, would they enjoy? For 10 years, where were you? If that woman tell you what she went through in 10 years, she went to uncle for help and uncle said, I must sleep with you. Do you understand? She went to her father said, you must leave the marriage. Do you understand? See, there are certain things that if we begin to talk about it, love is like explaining human existence and God's existence. Because ask me, is it not out of love? Because naturally he would have just, with a snap of finger, destroyed everything.
Naim.
God would have just destroyed Adam and Eve. So why did he not destroy them? Because they had disobeyed him. Now God demonstrated something to us. If you don't tolerate those who disobey your instructions, what did God do? God by himself killed animal, skinned the animal, dried the animal, used the animal skin to make clothing for them. I don't know if you understand me. God made clothing for them and covered their nakedness. But when we catches any of us making mistake, we will be, in fact, we will start snapping and posting to social media. You will be bold enough to record your wife with another man. You don't know that you are exposing your nakedness, because your wife's nakedness is your nakedness. You will snap them and post them immediately because you have data, because you have Android. But what did God do? God quickly covered their nakedness. God accepted their mistake and gave them opportunity, and now said, you have to work it out. He said, because there was something they ought to have received, but they said, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor. So I want to tell us that the issue of relationship and love is like separating fish from the water.
All right, we don't see so many talk there for inside. And I know say you when it be say you dey hear for inside house, you go still like to put your mouth, and we go just take some few calls. Then from there we go jump inside out, because the talk for there he have brekete. The talk for there are plenty well. All right, before then, Omotee be like say you go to read the messages when we get for inside.
We don't release the number, get there.
We never release. You know, so still release the number.
The numbers the way we say na fit take call to take courtship. Love alone fit keep relationship. The number na 080-818-26949 or 081-160-52949. Facebook said they deal. Drop them as they hot for facebook.com/FLO949FM. As they hot to Mokonas we take the run the parole for there.
Hello?
Hello?
Would you agree to a good afternoon?
Yeah, they agree to me on that too. That's what the Bible says. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and your righteousness. All of that things that is added. That kingdom of God you seek first, that is the love.
Yes, the kingdom is love. Thank you, sir. You got it.
Before any other thing is added. Thank you.
But wait, before you go, I beg, I don't want to divert. Hey, don't go. I'm not going to divert from the question because he no answer the question.
He no answer our question.
Love alone.
No,
Now what me I want ask him so that thing go answer before
what
you
we
go.
they ask?
Because we need to get the answer to this question.
Only love.
If
he just
keep
marriage, just
marriage.
to the. You understand?
No, he's a guestist.
So the spicy.
Normal
guestist.
Okay, sorry.
No, he's a guest.
Okay.
You are the guestist.
No.
So, only love fit keep marriage. May we take this call before we go drink water? Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Adefa, Omotee.
Happy Sunday to you.
I wish you the best.
This
My love.
blessing a papati here, Nana. I'm not married though.
Oh, you say Omotee.
Okay.
Alpha.
Happy Sunday, don't tell.
I don't be lie, oh. My wife born picking for Ghana. I just they come back. Oh.
Congratulations.
Don't be lie.
Don't be lie.
So,
Congrats.
How work now?
What
We
they
thank
very
God.
fine.
I bet shook man for matter.
See, let me tell you, this program what they do, if I take the way they treat me, you not gonna believe because love bring many things. Love bring life and progress.
So-
God use love of a woman because woman are help of the man.
So,
So,
Chief, the question
I
what
don't
they
think-
ask,
I
so
don't
only
think-
love fit keep marriage. Fit
You
keep
said?
only love fit keep relationship.
Yes, without love now you cannot marry any woman. As far as you love your wife or you love your girl, you must marry her because
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You know,
All right, thank you for that one when it dropped.
You know why love is the bedrock of relationship. Love, when you get to the level of, say, you are a general in the army, it means that you are up there. But love is like being a field marshal. So love alone can sustain anything.
Okay. Make we just take some few messages when we get for inside Facebook.
Okay. This first one now, we say they shook my committee, and now they say, in name na Prince Will Chibe, say love is enough if two parties really know what it means to love or show love, not depending on material stuffs, which usually deprive love out of a relationship, basically leading to breakup or cheating. Okay, this other person talks, say, name na Chukuneli Gracious, say, good PM people in the house. I don't think love is enough because a relationship without trust, understanding, money, peace, and at most communication can't stand. Put all this together with love and your relationship will be perfect. Okay, Prince Emmanuel talks, say, love and money. Juliet Leah to say good evening Omotee, Babanla and Auntie Shirley. For me, yes, so only love go fit keep marriage. When the love is there, we go fit conquer everything. Justin Offord to say good afternoon Shirley and Babanla. My own be say only love no day enough for marriage. Money, understanding, patience, trust, etc. And I fit keep marriage. Kingsley Caro City say Omotee Baba happy Sunday. Say see me the only thing that can keep marriage strong is faithfulness, trust and understanding. Alright, Ezeka Elvis say good afternoon my people. Shirley plus Omotee happy Sunday, much love. Oh, thank you for the love. Okay, Martins Martins Prince and say no reason be say no love without money no matter anything. Now money be love. I know some people no go believe her, but na hard fact. Onye Ami from Kaduna. Okay, Mercy at Omotee say na love I go shop. Money na compliment to love. I beg. Who poverty help? Bless it, this girl know you of that girl to we be say for foot over. Now police they look for Rambo. Chiga say precious. Good afternoon. No. In marriage and you look beyond love. You look out for characters, choices, and compatibility. For me, love alone is never enough for marriage. Chile Mokpara say no love without money these days. Will you be eating love every day? Uguba do bisi Uguba say no be lie, love will keep marriage well. Ella Michael say Omotee, Babanla, and Shirley, I agree to now based on waiting and see here. Only love no fit keep marriage. I beg if you no get money and hunger come they wire us. Now the love you go shop. I been I ain't go pay school fees money. I been you go come tell me I love you. Now the I love you go take care of my problems. Okay, before we be say we go drink water, me I see the hit on top the facts. Because this generation will be say, then I feel be maybe that PC time that time will be say love like this otito otipare for society. But for this generation will be say with as fast we be say we are the taste only love still. I see the not the hammer on top nail head. No fit keep relationship and no good. Just give only one reason because I've already put sub reasons for the time I'd already talk. Now because of say it is possible to love person. Make you no still understand that person.
Okay.
So you agree with her?
Are we rounding up?
Yes,
we want to go through what sharply.
With a roundup.
Right. That is very, very wrong. What he just said.
Why you say they wrong?
No,
very wrong.
Yeah, yeah, shoes.
Love is like a basket of complete fruits. Every fruit that you want is in love. Prosperity is there. Understanding is there. Tolerance is there. Long suffering is there. That's endurance and all. Everything is there complete in love. You understand? So if you have love, you have all. If you have love, okay? You see, people misinterpret infatuation.
Because now wait I want as you they talk this one and now wait I want as when they say you know
what people talking about on the Facebook, whether I love I want job, those are infatuation.
No, that one no.
You understand? Those are small children. I don't talk about boys and girls.
You never support raising money where you talk about
couple. I'm talking about people who are married now. You understand? Because that is on the basis where I will operate from. I will not operate on the basis of infatuation. Boy and girl, I love you. That's bullshit. Sorry, I used the word on radio. And love, the Bible says, come to love somebody and you do the person a cherry.
Which one be that one?
That's cancer where they do person for leg. Go in leg, go chop. Come on.
Okay.
It is impossible for you to love somebody and you put poison in their food. It is impossible for you to love somebody and you cheat the person, no matter the pressure. I'm coming.
Okay.
It is impossible for you.
The umpire, yeah.
It is impossible for you to love somebody, and you will not make sacrifices for that person. It is impossible for you to love and not stand in debt in life for that person. Love means that you have accepted this person no matter what. It is a love. You see, that's why when you can find such love, that's what the Bible refers us. God refers us to being like children. If you cannot have a heart like a child, then you cannot enter into the kingdom of God. And that is the reason why themselves, because the Bible said that their heart is seared with hot iron. There is no more love in them. And that thing has transcended to marriages. A lot of people go into marriage today because they want to procreate. It's not because they love. It's just because they want to have children. Make it be say they don't born pikin. Make it be say they don't want to make anybody disturb them. Make it be say somebody. That's why when you have children, one or two with the woman, and you are like, get out of my house. You go to court and fight divorce, and the woman is gone.
No love there inside the marriage.
You understand? Before. There was no love from the beginning. Do you understand? So love. Everything you want to list, they are all found in love.
PC, I want to ask you one question. I know.
We don't- our time
I
don't
just
finish
make
it.
you ask our question. Don't say this one a very delicate something. Except for me, I will say, next year, next 2 years, anything can happen. I can walk enter the aisle.
If at the length of this your bia, you are not thinking of this year, then something is wrong.
I go with this year. That why was spoil my package like this?
Leave those girls alone.
Okay, PC. I want say naturally, we human being temperamental, emotional entities. Now, I get what if you do, we go provoke you, then you go take one kind of action where you're supposed to take. Even despite the fact that probably that love still there. Now, if you do something now, we say go look and say, "Kai, this still don't vex me." But based on say that human being, we say that emotional human being, we say you be. If you go take one action, we say if you regret later, even despite that love.
Okay, can I answer you?
No, I never even ask the question.
Okay.
Finish.
You know, say.
Wait, make I just ask her finish. Now, what are the put am here? Be say. Now, I can't give example of. I get one very favorite uncle that time.
You go
That
carry
might
the
no.
time,
That all
on
brief.
the,
And see, this is my favorite uncle. He marry one babe, water like that, and this day enough. Now be that.
No, that will not be love.
Okay.
Wait,
let
I
me
come.
help you.
I dey come. Make
Let me help you.
I finish, so that you go answer this particular question. Waiting at the me, I dey try the very realistic. This my uncle, now me, I dey very sure. Say he actually love this woman.
You can't be sure. You can't be sure.
No, okay. Moko just put up. Based on me, I know.
It's your thinking.
It be no be infatuation, be no be. But on the long run, based on that temperamental, emotional entity, we be say we be. He get waiting my uncle do. We be say it no make sense. It no make one bit of sense. It can't get the way we say the babe can't react. Based on our own emotion, she no like him. Based on our own reaction, where she can't go react, that's my uncle can't go do waiting he no supposed do. Now waiting can't they spoil the relationship from there. Be that initially the love is head, the taste strong, it comes strong well. Now waiting that they try talk now. We are temperamental human beings. We not emotional people. We not be God. We not be Asians. The way we say, love perfect too.
Hold on.
Love is
Wait,
Hold on.
Just ask me to round up this thing.
The Bible says that the kingdom of God, which is love, is like a man who went to another land, saw a land, okay, and went back and sold everything he had to go and purchase that land. When he purchased the land, the precious stone in that land is buried in the land. There is what we call the digging aspect. I think aspect and the sustaining aspect. These are 4 levels. You understand? That you need, if you don't go through these processes, you will just have a precious stone and you will lose it. That man bought that land because there was something he discovered on that land.